What is going on, everybody? Here we are, opening day. Your Arizona Diamondbacks facing off against the Milwaukee Brewers here in Milwaukee. Looking to start off the year right. Not a division rival, but still a nice test here. As American Family Field looking packed. Packed and ready to go and get on and move on from COVID, I should say. Get loud is right. As next up, Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Without further ado, let's get into it. This American Family Field has just got a nice, beautiful view here on opening day. So look at the stats from last year. 5th place in the NL West, 13th for batting average, 14th for home runs, 12th for RBIs. Offense needs to step up here, but a tough test to do it is Corbin Burns, last year NL Cy Young winner. Look at those stats: 11-5 record, 2.43 ERA, a WHIP of under 1, and 234 strikeouts. You kidding me? Those are like godlike numbers. Jade McCarthy, a young speedster, leading off. See if he can do anything for us against the Cy Young pitcher here. First pitch, 1-0 count, cutter inside. Burns trying to find his release point. Pitch is up. And it is down the middle. McCarthy finds a changeup he hits, but not enough speed as he is grounded out for the first out of the game. On the second pitch, here's a look at the starting lineup for your Diamondbacks. McCarthy leading off, Rojas, Jade Marte, Pavin Smith, Seth Beer, Christian Walker, Carson Kelly, Dalton Varsho, and Nick Ahmed. I'm kind of interested to see what Varsho can do, as well as Seth Beer, so be a good test for him against the Cy Young winner. His first pitch to Rojas goes inside and catches the paint. 0-1. Third pitch of the game. Next up, Corbin Burns. Another pitch right down the middle. Rojas gets a good wood on the bats, but right at the shortstop, drowned out. Alright, 4 pitches and 2 outs. We gotta try and work the count a little bit better here, I think. Jade Marte up now. Our number 1 trade-in piece. Can he up his trade value? First pitch to Marte is down below the knees. 1-0 count. Got him from the Mariners 4 years ago. So he's looking for a big payday. So he takes second pitch on the outside. 1-1 on the count now. 2-1 now on that count as Marte fouls off the cutter high inside. Burns looking to finish off Marte here for the final out. And he gets the call. Paints the black with his cutter. Nasty pitch. Marte down on strikes. Going to the bottom of the first, tied at 0. No hits in that first inning. Brewers fans loving it. We got our own young stud as well, Zach Gallen, who could be a future ace for this team. 23 starts, 4-10 record, 4.30 ERA, WHIP just under 1.3 with 139 strikeouts. Some stats are good, some could be better. Hoping for a bounce back here. Zach Gallen, and see what he can do. First pitch. Tries a cut over his own, but misses the plate. 1-0 count on Colton Wong. 1-0 count. Turns into a 2-0 count as the changeup misses wide. Gallen still trying to find his release point. 2-0 count. Finds the bottom zone with the fastball. And Zach Gallen gets Colton Wong ground out with the knuckleball as Christian Walker takes himself for the out. So look at the Milwaukee Brewers lineup here. Colton Wong, Lorenzo Cain, Christian Yelich, Hunter Renfroe, Willie Adames, Omar Narvaez, Rowdy Tellez, Luis Urias, and Oscar. Probably can't pronounce that name, guys, so sorry. But Zach Gallen gets Lorenzo Cain to chase on the very first pitch. So we'll see if we can keep that in the memory breaks. Second pitch, 0-2 count now. Lorenzo Cain was frozen on that one. Zach Gallen looking to finish him off here. And Lorenzo Cain pops that up. And Carson Kelly, I should say, is showing up in style. A little power slide to get the second out of the game. Zach Gallen appreciates it. Next up, third batter for the Brewers, a former MVP candidate, Christian Yelich. First pitch. This is wide outside on the fastball. Look at the defense here. We got Rojas, Ahmed, Marte, and Walker playing the shift. Second pitch. Down and inside on the cutter. 2-0 count on Yelich now. Pitch is up. And Yelich, expecting fastball there. Swings through the changeup. 2-1 count. 2 outs in the first. Knocked a ball. Oh, and it goes off Zach Gallen. And hopefully he is not hurt and he can continue this game. It looks like he got it off the shoulder. Hopefully not his face, but it seems to be he is okay. And he's going to fight through and finish this game like he can. Nice, tough guy, Zach Gallen. Alright, we skip to the top of the second here. We ground out on a Corbin Burns pitch for the first out of the inning. Colton Wong there. Nice defensive play. Seth Beer now up. Looking to make an impact early on this young season. Corbin Burns. Trying to get to the young outfielder. 0-1 counts. Cutter's doing some damage early against these Diamondbacks. Gotta jump on him quickly. Seth Beer just fouls off the sinker. 0-2 count now. Seth Beer looking for a battle. Looking for one that he can hit out of this park. Pitch is up. Pitch is high. Pitch is far and is caught. Not even to the warning track. Looks like it caught some wind and just stopped dead air. Next up, Christian Walker. 3-2 count. Top of the second. Taking on battle with Corbin Burns. Pitch is up. And another pitch painted on the black from Corbin Burns, showing why he won the Cy Young. Through 2 innings, no hits for your Diamondbacks. Willie Adames now versus Zach Gallen. Finding the pitch he likes and just misses a little fastball. Adames acquired from Tampa Bay last year. Looking to make an impact with his new team. And he grounds one through past Nick Ahmed for an infield single. Second hit of the day for the Brewers. Ahmed tried to make a nice defensive stop, but just gets past him. 1 on, no out. Bottom of the second. The pitch. Just misses. Cutter. Too low. 1-0 count. Pitch is up. And smoked the other way to the wall. As Willie Adames might score all the way from first here. Coming around and not even an attempt to the plate as Adames scores from first base. As a double RBI for the Brewers catcher. Rowdy Tellez now up against Zach Gallen. Gallen throws Tellez off the plate. Trying to get some space between him and the plate there. 2-0 count now. No out in bottom of the second. Rowdy Tellez hammers one the other way. And there's going to be another score. Back-to-back doubles for the Brewers as they're now up 2-0. versus your Diamondbacks. 1-2 count now, 0 outs. And Zach Gallen paints the black himself, gets the first out of the second inning. Nice fastball high. Right, froze him. 3-2 count now, 1 out in the bottom second. Sat down on Andrew McCutcheon, and Gallen walks him. Alright, 2 on, 1 out, 3-2 count. Pitches up, and Gallen walks him again. Bases loaded now with 1 out. Oh my goodness, Dalton Varsho there, at least to get the fly out. Tries to get to home plate, but not in time, as that is a RBI sac fly, and the Brewers now have a 3-0 lead. Christian Yelich now up, trying to increase it. 0-1 counts, 2 out and 2 on in the bottom of the second now. Oh, and Gallen gets Yelich to roll over, and that will end the bottom of the second. That nightmare inning for Zach Gallen. Hopefully he can have a nice bounce back. And it's not a sign of things to come, as the Brewers got to him in the second inning. Here we go, top 3. Oof. Corbin Burns striking out another batter, making people whiff. Dalton Varsho now up, making his first appearance of the season. And change up right down the middle, 3-2 count. Welcome to the Varsho. He smokes it. Pulls it right to right field. 425 feet, 106 miles off the bat. The reigning Cy Young candidate just got smoked. Nice job by Dalton Varsho there. Hopefully a sign of things to come for a good season from this young stud. And a future all-star, hopefully. Former first-round pick. Hasn't lived up to the hype just yet. But hopefully this year will be the year. Man, oh man, his second deck. First home run of the season for the Diamondbacks. Nick Ahmed now up. 1-2 count. Burns with the pitch. Ahmed chases the cutter just outside and grounds out. The Brewers trying to hold the lead here. Still in top third, 2-2 count. 2 out. Jade McCarthy up. Pitches up. And McCarthy kind of just pops it up to the second baseman. And that'll end the third. Bottom third now, 1-2 count. Gallen gets a ground out. Christian Walker takes himself again. Alright, nice answer back from Zach Gallen after that second inning nightmare. Hopefully he can keep the game intact for this Diamondbacks. Willie Adames now up. Zach Gallen finds the pitch he likes. Pitches up. And it's a called straight in the backdoor slider. 0-1 count now. Pitches up. And he just misses the outside edge with a changeup. 1-1 count. Oh, Gallen gets smoked, but Adames did not do enough of it, as Pavin Smith is there to collect the second out of the inning. He left it a little bit over to much of the plate. Omar Narvaez double in the second inning with the RBI that opened up the scoreboard here for the Brewers. See if Zach Gallen can get some revenge on the catcher. 2-0 count now. 2 out. Bottom of the third. Oh, and Narvaez pops it up to Carson Kelly, who is having a solid defensive game here. Hopefully the offense will come, but he is a solid defensive catcher for this. Next up, top of the fourth, 2-2 count, 1 out. Ketel Marte strikes out on a nasty curveball from Corbin Burns. 3-1 count now. And a ground out as Corbin Burns escapes the fourth inning with ease. 3-1 still for the Brewers after 4. Zach Gallen trying to work his magic here against the Brewers. Luis Arias trying to get on base here. Pitches up. And swinging at first pitch. 0-1. Second pitch. Gallen releases. And it's a base hit for Arias as it flies over Christian Walker's head. Nice attempt. That was hit hard. Maybe a bit too hard. Could have been a double, but found the outfielder a bit too soon. 1 out, 1 on. Bottom of the 4th. Zach Gallen trying to save this game. Wild pitch, but Carson Kelly blocks it nicely. And he uses his arm strength, and he gets Arias trying to steal second on a wild pitch. 2 out now. 2-2 count, bottom 4. Andrew McCutcheon goes down swinging. Chases it high outside. Zach Gallen shuts him down. That's what you like to see from the ace of this team so far, keeping him in the game. Here we are now on top of the 5th. Seth Beer opening up the top of the 5th, trying to get anything going against Corbin Burns. Takes a 1-0 pitch. Good showing patience from the young rookie. Trying to make an impact early. Trying to avoid being sent down to AAA. Likes living the major league lifestyle. 2-0 count now on him. Looking for a pitch he can hit. Finds a hand and curveball. That ball is deep, but it stays in the yard off the wall. As a leadoff double for Seth Beer, showing some nice power off that curveball. Expecting it to leave the yard, but leadoff double we will take. 1 run does not tie this game up. More people on base, the better. Christian Walker up now. 1 on, no out. Top of the 5th. Takes a pitch, 0-1. Trying to get Corbin Burns' pitch count up. Make him work a little harder. So only have 2 hits on Corbin Burns now. Christian Walker fouls off the pitch, 0-2 count. Probably the longest tenured Diamondback on this roster. Trying to use his veteran presence. As Corbin Burns throws a wild pitch, but Navarez there blocks it as Seth Beer can't advance. 1-2 count now. And Christian Walker gets hit with the pitch. Corbin Burns showing signs of fatigue potentially. Carson Kelly now played huge defensive plays so far early in this game. And he sparked some offense. 2 on, no out. Pitch, high and wide. 1-0 count now for Carson Kelly. 1 man in scoring position. Oh, and pitch right up the middle. Goes off Corbin Burns' shin. And Carson Kelly gets a single. Bases are now loaded with no outs. 3-2 count for Dalton Varsho. Oh, he just gets underneath the cutter. So it is far, but not deep enough for a home run. But it is deep enough for a sacrifice fly. And the runner from second base got tagged out. So now there's 2 out on the play. Equivalent to a double play, unfortunately. Down 3-2 now. 3-2 count for Nick Ahmed. 1 on. Ahmed strikes out on a nasty curveball from Corbin Burns, as we had the bases loaded and only to get 1 run on the play. 2 run on 3 hits through 5. Zach Gallen, full tent on Lorenzo Cain, and it gets him swinging on a wild pitch away. Strikes him out for his 3rd strikeout of the game so far. Cain trying to defend the plate. Just a bit too. Oh, and now Christian Yelich takes the first pitch, but can't get deep enough as Dalton Varsho there for the final out of the 5th inning. As the Diamondbacks still have a 3-2 lead going into the 6th. Top of the 6th. 1 out. 0-2 count for Josh Rojas. Nice liner right down the third base line. Oh, and he tries to go for second, but they freaking get the nice throw in to cut him down at first, trying to retreat. 2 out now on the play. Del Marte takes pitch right down the middle, but the center fielder is there for the final out of the 6th. Tyler Gilbert last year had 9 games, 2-2 record, 3.15 ERA, 1.02 WHIP with 25 strikeouts. Right now, Hunter Renfroe, 0 for 2, takes a 1-0 count. Tyler Gilbert trying to hold this deficit only to 1. 1-1 count as Renfroe misses on the swing. Next pitch, Renfroe fouls it off. 1-2 count now. Pitch up, and Tyler Gilbert paints the black for his first strikeout of the year. 1-2 count now on Willie Adames. Gets Adames to strike out on a pitch in the dirt for the second out. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts. Nice sign from Tyler Gilbert. Omar Narvaez having himself a game so far, 1 for 2. Takes the first pitch, 1-0 count. Next pitch gets called for a strike, a splitter. Count is 1-1 now. Pitch up. Narvaez. Oh, he has ball, had eyes as Christian Walker tries to make the dive and play, but that is a single for Omar Narvaez. Nice try by the veteran first baseman, but now there's 2 out and 1 on in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch wide. Andrade Tellez, lefty on lefty action here. See how Tyler Gilbert can handle this adversity, as the first 2 batters went down on strikeouts. 2-1 count now to Tellez. Oh, a backdoor cutter, and Tellez just gets enough of it for a single. So now we are in the bottom of the 6th. 2 on and 2 out. Next batter up, Luis Arias. First pitch swinging, fouls it off. 0-1 count now. Gilbert gets him chasing outside the zone as Arias will ground out and that will end then in danger averted. Brent Sutter now in as Corbin Burns' day is done, 12-5. 3.07 ERA, 1.31 WHIP, and 69 strikeouts. Pretty solid for Brent Sutter, looking to have another great year in Milwaukee. Pavin Smith, lefty on lefty action here. First pitch, fouls it off. Arizona Diamondbacks trying to get a jump back here. Hanging in there. Second pitch, pops up a curveball to center field. Easy out for out number 1. 2 pitches for Brent Sutter for 1 out. Seth Beer now up. Another lefty on lefty action. First pitch. Seth Beer just grounds it out to the shortstop for out number 2. 3 pitches it takes for Brent Sutter to get 2 outs. Christian Walker now up to the plate. First righty Brent Sutter's seen. Takes the first pitch. It is high. It is far. It is foul. Count is 0-1 now. Walker trying to do anything he can do on base. Even if it takes a walk. 1-1 count. Need that veteran presence on this team for these young players. Show them how it's done. Pitch up. 1-1 count. And Walker grounds out as he just gets on top of the curveball. It's 1-2-3. Go your Diamondbacks. Andrew McCutcheon up against Tyler Gilbert. First pitch, and Andrew McCutcheon just hammers that one. Inside fastball, he says thank you very much. So he crushes that one 385 feet on the left-handed Tyler Gilbert as he can't believe it. Trying to make sure the lead does not grow any bigger, and he failed at his job. As the Brewers now lead 4-2 after that moonshot from McCutcheon. Little second decker. Alright, next pitcher, Broad Boxberger, trying to shut down the Diamondbacks in the 8th. 0-2 count to Kelly. And he likes going up the middle again, but that time doesn't go bounce off the pitcher. He recovers for the easy out number 1. Next up, Dalton Varsho, trying to be clutch here. 2 RBIs already in this game. Takes the inside pitch, 1-0 count now. Just shy of 42,000 here in home on the opening day in American Family Field as Varsho takes one up the middle for his second hit of the day. Trying to take over as the face of this offense. See what he can do for the first month of this season. Jade McCarthy, the speed threat. 1 on, 2 out, 2-2 count. Pitches up, and the changeup strikes out. Jade McCarthy, the orange speedster, tries to do too much. Giantella now in the game, trying to keep it a 4-2 lead. Coming off a disastrous season last year, trying to make up for it. Prove it was a fluke. Recover his MLB career. 0-2 count now. And he gets a strikeout for his first batter he faces. Willie Adames now. Next batter up. 1-0 count. 1 out. In the bottom of the 8th. Oof, and Giantella gives up a single. So there's a man on now. Hopefully Giantella can save this lead. Deficit, I should say. Is it Omar Narvaez takes the 0-1 pitch. Next pitch up. Carson Kelly shows off his arm strength. Nice defensive play from the catcher. 2 out now. Carson Kelly, where would we be without him with his work behind the plate? And next pitch up. Narvaez strikes out. Giantella, 2 strikeouts. And 3 innings of work here in his Arizona Diamondbacks debut. Devin Williams, not Josh Hader, in to close this game. Interesting strategy by the Brewers. Josh Rojas, 1-2 count. He takes one deep. 1-2 count, changeup right down the middle. Pretty much the same spot that Dalton Varsho hit it. 401 feet, 103 miles an hour, second decker. Josh Rojas getting on the offensive train. Arizona Diamondbacks managers loving it. Can we complete this comeback now? Down by 1 with no outs. Come on, D-backs. Let's push these Brewers to the brink. 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the 9th. Carson Kelly. He's been doing it all on the defensive side. Can he come through for the offensive side? 1-0 count. Come on. 1-0 counts. Carson Kelly, we need a big hit. Man on scoring position. And he takes the pitch. 1-1 count. Devin Williams looking like he's in trouble. No signs of Josh Hader warming up. His pitch is up. And another one taken. 2-1 count for Carson Kelly now. Carson Kelly looking calm. No one to walk is just as fine as a hit. Ooh, and he fouls off a late fastball there. 2-2 count now. 2 out, bottom of the 9th. 2-1. 2s everywhere. American Family Field getting loud. And the hit and run there attempts. But the second baseman pitches up with ease, and it is out. And the Diamondbacks comeback falls just short, losing 4-3 to the Brewers. Unfortunate, the comeback falls just short. We fall 0-1 on the early start of the year. But we'll look to come back and try and get Game 2 next episode and even up the series. See you all next time. Cheers.